Hey guys, today we're going to be doing 3 DIYs. Very easy and very budget friendly. This one only cost me, I'm going to say like $2 because I bought this tray in a yard sale and I already had the paint. So very budget friendly. If you have an old cutting board, you could use that, something you don't want to use for your food obviously. Or you might be able to find it at a thrift store or a yard sale like I did. We're gonna do a white base on here, and don't worry about the texture, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be using this pearlescent paint on top just to give it a little bit of shimmer and just so it's not such a stark white. Gonna get some painter's tape and find the middle, find the other middle, and then we're going to use an extra piece of tape to leave the space between the lines. And when I took off the tape, I was very confused as to why it wasn't checkered yet, but now seeing it makes sense. So we're gonna have to do this again. We're gonna set the tape where the black squares are and use the black paint again so we get that checkered look. Now on to the second DIY. This one's just as easy. So I got this serving board in Hobby Lobby and they have different shapes, so go ahead and choose whichever one you like. It is food safe, so that's one thing I liked about it. And then we're gonna pick some pretty hooks so we can put them on here, and Hobby Lobby is the best place to do that. They have tons of options. Since this cutting board doesn't have anywhere to hang it from, I'm going to create an opening right at the top so I can hang it from there. And keep in mind what types of utensils you're going to be hanging on here so you can leave enough space for them. Once this is done, let's style it up, and we're gonna put it in this tiny wall that's by the kitchen. This is looking a tiny bit lonely, so let's add some art. And this is one of the prints I got off of the public domain, so the link for it is in the previous video that I made. Now let's get some of our kitchen utensils on here. I'm adding mainly measuring cups and measuring spoons, but I think it would be cute for displaying like a cute apron or some cute oven mitts. And I would use a taller table for this, but I only have this little stool, so this is what I'm using. And then I'm just doing some dried florals on top. Last but not least, we're going to be creating a little marble tray. So we're going to need a small piece of stone. This one I got in Floor and Decor. They have tons of options, lots of colors, so adjust it to your color scheme. And we're also going to need these edgers for the marble. We're also going to be needing this E6000 glue. Make sure you get the right color. I accidentally got the one in black. So yeah, just adjust it to the colors you're using. Or I think they also have a clear one, so that might work for more projects. Let's get rid of any excess glue, and then we're gonna tape it in place. We have to let it dry for about 24 hours before we can set anything on it, but once that's done, let's get to styling. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you that's here till the end. See you next time. Love you all.